In Egypt, a vital loan from the International Monetary Fund has now been delayed until next month, intensifying the political crisis gripping that country. Tens of thousands of people are in the streets again tonight ahead of a referendum this weekend on a controversial new constitution. Stuart Greer reports emotions are running high between supporters of President Mohamed Morsi and the millions of other Egyptians calling for a secular transition to democracy.
Almost 2 years since its historic revolution, Egypt remains a country divided. Rival demonstrations descended upon the capital ahead of Saturday's vote on a contentious new constitution. Anti-government protesters stormed the presidential palace, now ringed with a concrete wall and tanks. At one point, the outer barrier was even breached. Government opponents want the referendum cancelled, saying the constitution proposed by Islamist President Mohamed Morsi fails to protect women and weakens human rights. The crisis began when Morsi issued a decree that gave him sweeping powers. He has since reversed the decree, but that hasn't calmed the anger.
The events of the past 2 weeks have left Egyptian society deeply polarized. However, the divide is not between Islamists and secularists. The divide is between the Muslim Brotherhood and their allies and the opposition, who sees the Muslim Brotherhood as a closed and untrustworthy group with anti-democratic leanings that is trying to dominate Egyptian politics.
In Tahrir Square, the Muslim Brotherhood and other supporters of President Morsi staged a massive rally, urging a turnout in the millions. They are much better organized than the opposition, and after winning the presidency, they are confident they can win the constitutional vote too.
At the end of the day, there's a ballot box, and democracy is the final question to that. You have to put your arguments to the people, and it's not our fault that there were arguments where weak enough not to stand and not to get the votes.
With the political future of the country at stake, the military is sitting on the sidelines for now, refusing to clear protesters from the presidential palace. Instead, it's calling for a day of national dialogue on Wednesday. But Egypt's two rival political camps don't appear to be in the mood for compromise. Stuart Greer, Global News.